Hey, it's Ginger Boy. Welcome back once again to Mario's Last Adventure onto Hottest Ice Cave. We will go. So, the other night, I was thinking about things. I was thinking about, like, what could I do with Mario World, or maybe a randomized Mario World. Like, not a hack, just like the base game or randomized base game. And I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, dude, why don't I do like challenges? Like, I don't know, something like weird challenges. Like, I mean, capitalism or communism challenges, whatever you want to call them. Like, capitalism is like, oh, you have to get every single coin possible in the entire level, including like enemies, turning them into coins with fireballs. Like, you know, that's been done, and it's like, oh, you can't touch any coin in a level. It's like, well, that's been done too. It's like I could attempt those. I could try those. There's like no point challenge, so I could do that where it's like, hey, you know, just can't get any points, and you throw like an ASM thing on there where it's like, hey, by the way, you get any points, you just automatically die. I'm like, yeah, I could do those. Those wouldn't be too terribly difficult. It was just like, you know, take some getting used to. Change of habits. But then I'm like, what can I like really do that would be like fun to do, but like really odd? Like that probably not a lot of people have done. And I was looking around at what I had around me. I'm like, what could I do? What could I possibly choose to do that would be a little harder than normal? I'm like, what type of controllers do I have? I'm like, well, I have Fudge. Fudge is a great controller. I'm like, well, I have a SNES controller. I'm like, that's not hard because obviously this is a SNES game. I have an N64 controller, like USB controller. I'm like, you know what? That would be okay, but still not super difficult because it has most of the right buttons. It's like I honestly could just set it up to use the C controls for A, B, X, and Y, and then use, you know, L and R for L and R, and then I could use, you know, the D-pad. That wouldn't be hard. Let's see, what else do I have? I have a Genesis controller. It's like, yeah, you know what? It might work because, like, it's different, but it's a 6-button controller, so it's like I have the right buttons. I think it doesn't have select. I think it has start, but doesn't have select. So I'm like, you know what? That'd be interesting, but again, it has like, for the most part, the right button layout. So it really wouldn't be that much of a challenge. So I'm here, I'm thinking, it's like, what could I possibly do that would be challenging? Just challenging. I'm like, I know what I have. I have something I haven't really touched before. Well, I touched before. I haven't really used in a long time because I haven't had a game to use it with, because I don't have that game anymore. I have a 360 Guitar Hero controller. Because I was thinking, you know what, like, maybe I could use my, Wii controller adapter to use, like, a nunchuck. And it doesn't work. I tried a nunchuck. It flips out. It doesn't even know how to handle a 1-stick, 2-button little joystick, because it's looking for, like, all the buttons, but it's like, and it freaks out, and it's just a mess. I should show off what it looks like. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I have a Guitar Hero controller. I'm like, what if hear me out. What if I played Mario World with a Guitar Hero controller? Like, how fun would that be? Like, I'm honestly curious now about doing that. And I think I might. I think I will. Maybe it's just like a random one-off, like, hey, look at this horrible idea I came up with of playing Super Mario World with a guitar. Because, oh, there's the keyhole. Because honestly, that would be kind of fun to do. And it does work. I tested that much out. Found out that it does indeed work. So I just need to do it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that will be like a special weekend edition video where it's like, hey, by the way, it's the weekend. Silly fun video. Oh, I was like, okay, what is this? Nothing. But yeah, so I thought of that. Please, let there be ground. I forgot if there was or not. But yeah, so I thought about that. I'm like, that would just be a fun little video. And maybe just something I'll do. It's like Saturday and Sunday. Like I've talked about this. I mentioned this earlier. I want to go back to kind of having multiple series going on during the week. And I think what I'm going to do is kind of have maybe start off with a 2-series week, having like an A side and a B side, and the A side would be Mario, obviously, and then B side would be whatever else I would play. And I know which game. I know what game. It's going to be the first B-side. So, there's that. But yeah, I'm like, hey, I should do this. Have A-side, B-side, and have like the B-side just Monday through Friday. So like 5 days a week. And then A-side just every day. And then I was like, well, I could also have a C-side and maybe have it like longer videos, or like a series that would work better with longer videos, and have that as like just a 3-time a week thing. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's like I'm not like super overwhelming myself with like content. Like, yeah, it seems like a lot, but if I spread it out like that, it's really not as bad. And then, you know, Saturday and Sunday would just be like, hey, fudge, you get like Mario just on the weekends, because why not? But if I did something like, hey, I'm going to do like challenges and just do something, because I still have a list. I have a thing that was, I don't even know how old it is. It's freaking old, super old. I ran across on my hard drive, because over the years I've had hard drive fails, hard drive crashes, but I always try and save like as much stuff as I possibly can from my hard drives before they fry. Just what you try and do, because you don't want to lose all your information. That's bad, right? Losing your information is bad. But in doing so, sometimes you kind of forget about what's old, because it's like, hey, I saved this thing, but I really don't need it anymore, so you don't really look at it. And so it just sits there in limbo forever. And one of the things I found was an old, long time ago. It was back when I was like still playing, or planning on playing Ocarina of Time. Not going to lie, I interpreted that background tree as solid. that's why I tried landing on it. I was like, hey, this looks solid-esque. But yeah, it was back when I was like, I was going to play Ocarina of Time, but Nintendo was still like super, I'm not going to let anyone play my games ever and record them, because screw the community, because I'm Nintendo and I want all your money. But yeah, so it was back in that time frame of like super long ago. Fudge. I came up with a bunch of ideas, and by me coming up with them, I mean people submitted them to me because I was like, hey, I have this idea just to make playing games a little bit more entertaining. It's like, what are like challenges to aim for, like achievement style challenges where you could like play a game, play Super Mario World, and like try and do stuff that's like weird. So I have, it's not a huge list, it's a small little list of like achievement style challenges. So I'm like, hey, what if I go back and like rethink about that idea and kind of reprocess it and like look around online to try and find like challenges, maybe ask people again, be like, hey, what are challenges you would like to see done within Fudge? Within Fudge, what would you like to do? Almonds, macadamia nuts, vanilla, white chocolate. What would you like to see done in Fudge? And if anyone brings up like cooking video, please do it. I don't know, I might. I'm not a very good cook. I could do one. It probably wouldn't be that entertaining, but yeah. Anyway, but things like, well, what would people like to see me attempt to do? And they could just be ridiculous things like hop on 20 billion turtles, like things that obviously maybe you could get it done in like one level. Maybe you would have to play like almost the entirety of Super Mario World. But these things would be done within like either vanilla Super Mario World, like vanilla, or they would be done within randomized Super Mario World. So still using vanilla Super Mario World, but just having the game all mixed up to make it a little bit more interesting, more challenging. Because the Super Mario World randomizer is a thing, and it works well. And I haven't actually done a randomized Super Mario World for quite a while. There's a lot of just friggin' enemies all over the place. Man. Anyway, I just wanted to get the yellow switch palace done. I would have been done sooner, but I kept dying. Yellow switch palace. I have a feeling this is not going to... Why? Okay. I was like, why should I just... Okay. Yeah, if you don't know how these boxes work, I think it's 30 coins. Yeah, you have to get like 30 coins, or else you don't get a 1-up out of those boxes. So that's why I was kind of like, why would I hit those without any coins? But yeah, you get 30 coins, you can get 1-ups out of those. So that's not too bad. But anyway, that is the Yellow Switch Palace done. Can I? Can't re-enter it. Clicky. I didn't realize this controller had micro switches on the triggers. Oh, that's satisfying. That is very satisfying. Clicky. Anyway, Mushroom Woods will be next. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with Mario's Last Adventure. See you guys then.